challenge, which is to make 100x in 100 days. So it's a huge, humongous task. What we're going to do is turn 5,000 AED all the way to 500,000 AED in just 100 trading days, which is equivalent to 1.2 lakhs in INR, turning into 1.2 crores in INR. So I'm very excited. Please like and subscribe and follow me on this channel, and we'll be going to document every step of this way. We started this challenge on 11 September. I have shared the live shot on a live basis as well, and the finish line is set till 6th February 2026, as you can see right down here. We'll be documenting everything in this particular Google sheet. Each day, I'm going to share my trades on YouTube Shorts and the results also on YouTube Shorts, and on a weekly basis, I'm going to document this in this particular sheet and share with you all. An important thing to note that we'll be trading in these 6 instruments, which is Nasdaq, gold, silver, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and crude oil. Why we have chosen these instruments is because these are the most volatile and the liquid instruments, and we need liquidity and volatility both to make such huge gains. Obviously, we are going to use a leveraged account on capital.com, because without the leverage, these sort of returns are not possible. Another important bit is we are going to keep our daily targets at around 20%, and the risk that we are going to take is around 4-5% of the capital on that particular day. So around 1:4 is the daily target. On some days we'll achieve it, some days we'll not. And in net and net, if we keep this and we follow this, and the probabilities are 40% and 60% for profit and loss, then we should be able to make this 500,000 AED or 100x in 100 days. Now let's move on to my trading account. So already, as you can see, we started with 5,000 AED and we have turned it into 10,000 AED. So this is 2x in just 2 days of trading. That's huge and a pretty good start, I would say. As you can see the trades right here, and this is the capital account that we're using. First we took a trade of crude oil, which turned into good profits. The next trade was in Ethereum, which was again a huge trade, and we closed it with around 3,000 dirhams profit. A Nasdaq trade was also around 1,000 dirhams profit, and there was a loss-making trade as well in silver. We'll next move on to the charts, basis discussing the logics and the reasoning behind these trades, and what went well and what could have been done better, and what were the mistakes during these trades. The first trade that we had taken was in crude oil, which resulted in, you can see, 2.5k AED profits, which is around 61,000 INR. Why we took this trade? It was a sell trade. As you can see, the crude oil is already in a long-term down trend now. And what we did is, there was a sharp pullback here. However, there were long wicks, so I expected a breakdown again in crude oil. And after the breakdown, we took the entry. Obviously, the entry was a bit late. I could have taken the entry earlier as well. We missed that entry, so we waited for the next a little pullback and then took the entry. As you can see the trend line here on the 15 minutes chart, this was the breakdown. However, we could not enter here. I missed this entry, so I waited for a pullback, a good enough pullback, which was right here, and then the reversal of this pullback. At this reversal, we took the entry and we trailed it properly till our target was 61.5, but obviously we did not wait it for 61.5 and we booked around 61.6 only. As you can see, this was a support level, and just right after booking our profit, the crude oil again bounced back to very sharply, in fact, to 63.5 levels. This was the first trade. The second trade was in silver. Let's move on to silver. This was a loss-making trade. So silver again is in a long-term buy trend, bullish trend. So we were planning a strong close on the Friday. So since this was a breakout candle, we expected a strong close today on Friday. However, there was a rejection on the breakout, and hence we faced a stop loss here. The next trade was Nasdaq. Yeah, again Nasdaq is at breakout levels, and at those breakout levels only we planned a trade above 24,000, because 24,000 was the breakout zone. As you can see right here, thus Nasdaq opened here only, and after a bit it moved right back up. We entered at the opening only, and we kept as SL below 24,000. And during the day, it reached till 24 140. We actually expected till 24 200, but any which way, we booked that trade in profit, making around 1,000 dirhams on this trade. A silver trade was a loss of around 878. Then the next trade was Ethereum. It was a bumper trade. We could have made more than 5,000 in this one single trade, but we missed to trail it properly. Let me show it to you. So this was the trade on Ethereum on Friday again. Why was this trade taken? Because our view was that Ethereum is stuck in this particular zone from 4280 to 4500 basically, and this was consolidating in this particular zone. After these 2-3 candles, even though there were long wicks, we expect a strong up move in all the cryptos, especially in Ethereum. So hence we plan to buy it above 4500, and it did broke out of this zone, and see how sharply the breakout was. So from this breakout, what we did was we waited for the little bit of retracement till 4500 levels, and after these strong pullbacks from the retracement, we again entered this trade. The trade did not come into loss even one single time, and it just kept moving up during the whole day. I booked this trade because I do not like to take my trades to the weekend as well, and hence I booked my trade around 4650 levels, but it even carried over till 4760 levels on Saturday. So this could have been, well, what else could I have done is I could have kept my stop loss below 4600 and could have trailed a few quantities. But any which way, good trade. In 2 days, we have made a capital from 5,000 to 10.7 thousand AED. Yeah, so that is more than 2x in 2 days. So please like, share, and subscribe so that I can make more such videos, these informative videos, and keep sharing my journey of making this 100x in 100 days. Wish me luck. Thank you so much. Bye.